Hi, and thank you so much for tuning in to Weekly Nugget number 2. This week we're going to start with a quote from Robert Collier, brought to you by our sponsor, QuickBooks Self-Employed. The quote says, "Success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out." Now, with your small business, those small efforts can be like tracking business expenses, deductions, and mileage, all using one simple app, QuickBooks Self-Employed. If you'd like more information about QuickBooks, there will be a link down in the description box below. And I just want to let you know, you do get a 50% discount, 50% discount when you use my link. All right, now on to our nugget for this week. I'm going to be talking about the power of credit. Now, you may have heard the saying that cash is king, but credit is power. Well, credit is power, and a lot of people do not realize just how valuable their credit is until theirs has gone through a little damage. And they don't really realize it until they are trying to get qualified for something, like maybe an auto loan or a mortgage, and they get denied. So, um, credit is powerful, is valuable, and it does make a difference. So, what I want to talk about this week are a few things that you can do to boost your credit score back up and repair your credit if yours has gone through a little damage, or to maintain your credit score if you have a good credit score. So, I would definitely want to say I will start out with pay your accounts on time. So, you definitely want to make sure you're paying your accounts and you want to pay them on time. Your payment history, whether or not you pay your accounts and whether you pay them late, is reported, and that does affect your credit score. So you definitely want to pay your accounts on time. If your family is going through a particular hardship, definitely communicate with your creditors. Let them know what's going on with you. Um, you may be surprised that a lot of companies have special programs for their customers. Um, Maybe your payments can be postponed for a little while without negatively affecting your account history. Um, it just depends on the company and the particular hardship that your family is going through, but you definitely want to communicate with them. If they don't hear from you, they're trying to call you, sending you letters, emails, and you don't reply or respond, it's just going to look like you're trying to avoid paying a debt that you owe, and that is going to negatively affect your credit. So, number one, pay your accounts on time. Um, I would also say watch your credit utilization. So your credit cards or your store cards, you want to make sure that they are not maxed out. You want to make sure that you don't have where there's barely any available credit limit on there. You want to pay down the credit card debt. You can use the credit cards. That's how you build good credit, but don't have your cards maxed out with little to no available limit on there, okay? And also having a good mixture of credit. Let's say a mortgage, an auto loan, and a credit card is a mix of credit. Having a good mix of credit does look good on your credit report as well. But what I really want to talk about this week are inaccuracies. There are things that may appear on your credit report that are inaccurate, obsolete, unverifiable. This information needs to be removed from your credit report because it could be negatively affecting your credit. Some examples are, for instance, public record. Public record, it could be information that a debt collection agency got a hold of. But this public record could have actually been satisfied, released, or dismissed. And they're putting it on your report as if it's something that you still owe. Or it could be an old account that is long past the 7-year reporting period. That should be removed from your account. You could have someone else's information with the same name as you on your report. This happens sometimes with like a senior and a junior. So, for example, Robert Smith Jr. and Robert Smith Sr. Live in the same house or even in the same city. This can happen, or if you just happen to have one of those common names, this information sometimes can get misreported and put on your report inaccurately. Or you can have a duplicate account or an incorrect account balance. All of those are inaccuracies that can show up on your credit, or examples of inaccuracies that can show up on your credit report that negatively affect your credit score. So you definitely want to be able to get a copy of your credit report. Anything that is inaccurate, you want to dispute those with that information with the credit reporting agencies. And obviously, getting that information removed from your report is going to um, have your report cleared up, and it's going to have your credit score boosted. With a better credit score comes better opportunities for you. Say you are trying to get a mortgage or an auto loan, you're going to not only qualify, but you're going to be able to take advantage of lower interest rates. The higher your score is, the better interest rate you can get. So credit is power. Also, a lot of people don't realize that employers are checking credit. These employers want to make sure the candidates that they're looking at, or that they're considering, are trustworthy, reliable individuals. So employers are also checking your credit score. So improved um, credit reports lead to improved credit scores, lead to higher interest rates, um, and improved employment screenings. So those are just a few examples. And that's the nugget I wanted to bring to you this week. Also, I have a special announcement. If you're in Central Florida in the Orlando area, um, I do want to invite you out this weekend, February 16th on Saturday. I will be joint venturing with Keller Williams Realty, one of the agents, John Bryant, who happens to be my brother. He's going to be hosting a home buyer workshop in Orlando. It's going to be at Oak Glen Apartments, in the office there from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. We'll be there doing a short little seminar. He's going to be talking about um, first time home buyer programs, down payment assistance programs, um, the different types of mortgages that are available, some rent to own programs, and I'll be there with him talking about credit repair. And I'll leave John Bryant with Keller Williams. I'll leave his information down below in the description box as well as mine. And if you are in the Orlando area, come check us out. We're definitely committed to helping people become homeowners this year. So that's something that I'm really passionate about, and so is he. So I want to let you all know that, and I thank you so much for tuning in to week 2 of the Weekly Nugget. Thank you. Bye.